All right. You can tell I'm still sick here. Testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Massmare here, and I'm back with you guys for next episode for Gotham Knights. I'm kind of like mixing together Batman, Arkham Knight, and Gotham Knights here. Forgive me for that. Bit of a slip of the tongue. Anyways, where we are on this current stream for this is in the last night's stream, we finally had our first encounter with the Court of Owls, which was a pretty harrowing experience. And where we are now, we are pretty much trying to investigate more about them. We found this, like playing as Red Hood, we found this mysterious key, and I believe we're supposed to be going, I think, to a hospital, I believe, to kind of like try to find out more about it. But whatever the case, what I pretty much did off stream, as I said I was gonna do, was I went in and made sure that I did like a few more premeditated crimes to kind of like get I believe it was Nightwing, yeah, get Nightwing leveled up a little bit more. And due to that, thankfully, things should be hopefully a little bit easier for me playing as him now, because he's the one I'm going to be going in as for this next mission. And also, through playing as Nightwing, off stream last night, I also did, get everything taken care of for his knighthood stuff. So we're actually about to get his traversal method and his specific momentum ability that he unlocks when he gets his knighthood, just like we did for the other ones. So anyways, jumping right on into this because I'm a bit late on the stream tonight. As I said yesterday, I went out of town, and even though I got back several hours ago, I had some other things I had to do before I actually went live. So switching over to the other input, we're gonna go and get started with this. Also kind of like, again, I just wish that my Go XLR, for some reason I thought I had like this thing set to where it went to a certain audio level when I go live or whatever when I'm using it, but I gotta readjust it every time. I'm gonna have to go back in and look at that. So anyways, hopefully my voice won't be as shot tonight as it was last night. I think it kind of already is to an extent, but my throat isn't as sore, so hopefully maybe that'll mean something. Kind of move this on over here just a little bit. All right.
You're back. Wonderful.
All right. So before we do anything else, we're gonna go ahead and do this knighthood thing.
I can't believe Bruce didn't even tell you he was looking into the court.
Probably was trying to protect us.
A difficult subject for Bruce. As a young
Let them
child,
finish talking first.
They were behind his parents' murder.
Oh,
That would be an interesting theory, actually.
poor Bruce.
Indeed. We never spoke of the court at home after that. Now I wonder if he felt he could not tell me such things.
That's actually a pretty interesting switch on it.
Bruce didn't tell you, Alfred. Only things he wouldn't.
Like, the whole concept behind this, I don't know if they were actually did anything like this in the comic books, but that's actually a pretty cool take on it. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think they said that, I know that Bruce never really attended any of their meetings. I don't think Thomas Wayne ever did. That would be a pretty, unique, and, I don't know if clandestine would be, would be like the word for it. But if they actually did send someone after Bruce's parents to kill them, because they felt spited and basically make sure they didn't get their own hands dirty, so they took some kind of random criminal, be it Joe Chill or someone else, and they had them go and kill his parents, and it wasn't actually just a robbery, but it actually was like an actual orchestrated hit made to look like a random robbery. Which I'm pretty sure wasn't exactly random either, because, you know, chances are, you know, everyone in Gotham knew who, like, the Waynes were, so this person knew who he was trying to rob, because he knew, like, how high profile they were. But that is actually a pretty interesting theory, that the Court of Owls could have been behind that. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this knighthood thing. I know what Grayson's is. Like, it's the same thing for each time. They were, like, looking at a tablet. Alright, the flying trapeze. Nightwing can now use his flying trapeze. Hold R2 while airborne, use flying trapeze to glide over Gotham City. Which, how fast is it? Because this seems like it actually would be like one of the more interesting ones aside. I mean, all of them, like, they have, like, interesting takes. Because with Jason, we were trying out, like, you know, his Mystic Leap yesterday. Alright, now what's his, skill tree here? Oops. Alright, so it says ability. Let me go to abilities. Nightwing uses flying trapeze. Alright. I actually really dig that. I don't know if it, okay, so you can't go up and down with it. But it might. Alright, he also rebound off walls to gain altitude, so obviously he loses altitude with it. I definitely do like how that looks. And you can even, like, you know, implement it in the combat. So, alright, what's this? Alright. So with this, Nightwing shoots 3 darts at once instead of 1. That actually will be really handy. Slowly on his hand, so pun there. Nightwing's melee attacks and strike enemies from further away. So that kind of makes it like he plays like even more like kind of like a Arkham play style. Being an enemy reduces nest ability cooldown by 15%. Besides the Nightwing's nest. Okay, yeah, that's his new ability we got. Increase the number of attacks in Nightwing's melee combat 1. The last has a knockdown. Hang on, let me actually see what it looks like. It makes sense since he's supposed to be all about combos. Okay, yeah, that could be really handy. Death is increased by 150%, and the healing effect is increased by 100. That could be really good. So what's the nest do? Is it just like a... Yeah, it's got to cool down 5 minutes. Nightwing creates a nest around himself and any allies, granting a large defense bonus and healing over time. The nest also inflicts damage over time. Alright, so... That's pretty neat. And it does fear-inducing as well. That's actually really awesome. So that could be like, that could also work on the field, like if I, you know, if I'm out of heals. Alright. So whatever the case, let me look back at my map real quick. Because we do have, like, you know, more crimes, premeditated crimes I gotta do. I kind of want to go ahead and, let me see. I do also need to talk to, David, who's a member of the Watch. I'm definitely gonna go and make sure I go do that since he's close by. Can I go and just, Alright, so I was actually able to, like, you know, hit my fast travel, like, without even actually being out in the field yet. That's pretty handy. So I have to actually walk out to the door to use it.
Who's faster than a speeding bullet now?
Well, I wouldn't really say you're faster than a speeding bullet, so it does, like, give you some momentum, but definitely does kind of work like how it is with, Arkham to an extent. But it's just you can't, like... I don't know, it seems like I'm actually gaining some altitude here. Yeah, I definitely want to say I think his actually... I mean, I've only tried him and, Jason's, but this one definitely does, like, have, like, something to it. You can only go up so high with it. I don't know. Going up pretty high here, but... Yeah, his actually is pretty nice.
Got something for you.
Alright, what you got? Oh, he's paraplegic.
Can I get you a drink?
No, thanks. I'm on the clock.
I figured he was gonna say he was on the clock.
Fair enough. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm David.
Madame Palomares says you got your ear in Gotham's underbelly.
Oh yeah, Gotham's gangs aren't exactly subtle, especially when they're sloshed. Either that or they think the wheelchair affects my hearing.
I can't imagine how frustrating that must be.
I mean, it means your ear's more to the dirt.
Bad if I could at least get
Close
the
to the dirt.
cops to take me seriously.
Hey, who needs cops when you've got me? How can I help?
See ya. That's it for tonight.
So we got a new all right. Use your AR and your compass to locate ongoing criminal activity. All right. Defeat criminals in downtown Gotham. This is all like, you know, just solely to downtown Gotham. So basically it's like it's certain areas. As long as we're doing stuff in downtown Gotham, that's what matters. It's New Gotham right there. This is downtown Gotham, I guess. Well, I was gonna do that anyway. You too. At least he actually greeted me goodbye. Or told me goodbye. Yeah, this is still gonna take a little bit of getting used to. We always have something weird out here. Alright. You won't let me mark them. Alright, let's just do this real quick. Here we go. Now get back to it. I hate when they constantly dodge like this. Dodge that one.
Brace yourself.
Just try to be careful here. Yeah, that dodge thing is actually really handy. I think my main enemy is the camera angles. Alright, where's you at, Bane? Yeah, your aim's the problem. Push the wrong button there. I just hate these guys because they're so tanky.
Getting some good cardio in today.
I hate how, like,
Got something for you?
try to retaliate, try to hit them or whatever, and they still, like, get a hit in on you.
That wasn't smart.
Alright, do this again. I hate you guys. Where's that leveled up? See ya. You'll live. Yeah, I think I definitely probably broke Batman's rule there.
That's it.
All right. Just these like just the big ones are such a pain because like they take out like so many of my curatives. Oh great, and I just hate bomb threats. A lot of missions I gotta do. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Do this light thing for the key, and then I'll go around and do these afterwards. It says 8 to 12, and I'm at 13, so I'm basically at like where I need to be. I think I really want to kind of get this whole thing where I can do like 3 shots with this, but then again, yeah. Let me see what else we got. Momentum gained by 15%. That'd be good. But I really think that this one right here for range stuff would be really nice to have. Okay. Still got further the Harley Quinn file case thing too. But yeah, I'll be tackling like a lot of these things like after I do this next mission. So let me see where we gotta go over here. Yeah, the Gazette. Not it was the Gazette I gotta go to, not the hospital. I don't know why I was thinking the hospital.
Belfry, I'm outside the building. Now how do I find that door?
It will probably be well hidden. Remember the court run. The Court of Owls is watching.
From inside Gotham's walls. Copy that.
So maybe like I find like something like a statue of an owl or something. Doesn't matter. Do we just go in the front door or go in this door? I guess not. It says 64, so going up. That's not like a guarantee we're gonna actually find it up here. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna go in this door.
Glowing, check. Creepy, check. This is probably the door.
Well, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Once more into the breach.
I did that. I have no idea. Maybe it was because of the key. I mean, if we had the key downloaded, I don't know.
Belfry, I'm inside. Place is quiet. Some kind of court hideout.
Well, yeah.
Strange location for it. Any idea what they were doing there?
I'll take a look and let you know.
Alright, so it's like the west end of Gotham.
Moreno. Wonder if we have anything on that. Belfry, do you have anything on a murder case with a victim named Moreno?
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge. She took a leave of absence from the bench directly afterward for family reasons.
The Court of Owls was behind it. I'm gonna see if I can find anything else.
So I guess we're like, it was the death of him. Tarot card. Alright, Officier card. There it is. Text appears to be in Old English. Officier means purge. The rest of the text says, kill all who trespass. The image matches the one on the second order. Plot means threaten. The rest of the text says make them fear us. This matches the symbol of the order for Alexander Marino. Diad means kill. The rest of the text says kill the target. The text appears to be alright. AR scan. Nuere means constrain or confine. The rest of the text says take them prisoner. Whether the court's alright, and then AR scan now says the symbols are different from the previous document, but seem to indicate a command and a location. Alright, let's see what we got here. Blair Avenue. Let's see here. Alright, let me see. Yeah, it was this right here. Let me look at this one more time. Shit, push the wrong button. I got it. It was this right here. Cause it was like the Ankh. So the Ankh symbol in this. What? I sworn that was it. Alright, command and location. I get it now. Yeah, we need this one. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. So it says kill. Alright, kill all who trespass. I guess it's gonna be us. It's probably gonna be aimed at. This one's probably about us. And then Gotham River. There we go. I was trying to look at the other document. I think it was like literally right there.
Belfry, seems the court ordered a hit at the Chelsea Tunnel.
Construction on the tunnel was shut down when the site was declared unsafe.
It smells like a cover-up to me. The Court of Owls is hellbent on keeping that site secured. Heading there now.
Take care and keep us updated.
Chances are when we go there, like one of them is probably gonna maybe a Talon or whatever I don't know is gonna be there. Haven't counted any Talons yet, but Court went to great lengths to halt construction at the Chelsea Tunnel. Investigate the construction site to uncover what they were so desperate to hide. Chances are they're gonna expect me to expect someone to go and check it out. Oh my god. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what that was about. Like, it threw me into a menu for some reason right there. Probably gonna go inside. It looks like it's above ground. Let me go and check above first. See what we got here. There it is. Okay. So let's see what was that like what. Alright, well there's the arrow literally right here. I need to pay more attention. Be up here. Because they want me to go up. I did that. Hang on a second. I don't think it's anything down here unless I threw that was just to throw me off. So I already went in here, so why do they want me to go back in here? What the hell? Confused by this. I will say the detective stuff in this is nowhere near like the level of Arkham's. That's one of the only gripes I really have about this game. I know like they definitely want like make like a different game compared to Arkham Origins, but let me go back down below, just out of curiosity. Feel like I might got led on a wild goose chase there. I definitely heard some kind of noise right there, but I don't know if that was anything of note. Hold up. Apparently someone died down here in the tunnels. Well, I'm not actually going back down to where I was before in the Court of Owls thing. Oh yeah, this is where I need to go.
I'm in the tunnel, Belfry. It looks like they uncovered some kind of chasm down there. I'm going into it. Comms will probably cut out, but don't worry. I'm a big boy.
Be ready for anything.
We'll see. It's definitely is, you know, Creepsville. What's this? Keycard? Cell phone. Last message, it's stalking me. I don't think it's human. I know what we're about to deal with. There, find my way through this. All right, never mind. I was trying to like look for a grapple thing, but I forgot I can just climb up. Right, that was on me. Yeah, like the controls in this game, I've still been trying to get used to them. It also didn't help that I've been kind of like go back to and playing like the Arkham games. I've been playing Arkham City, trying to like, you know, work on getting my platinum trophy for that on PS4. I like, well, yeah, the PS4 version now because there's no PS5 version. And earlier today, I finally, you know, completed like all of the campaigns, which was probably like the hardest trophy in the game. So I just got to play the New Game Plus and do a few other things. And I'll have like my platinum trophy for Arkham City. But that's definitely a Talon. Okay, I'm having fun. I'm about to have a tough fight ahead of me, maybe. All right. They could at least have it where like the game stops, like, you know. Alright, I'm gonna hate fighting this thing. Welcome in, Drew. I hate this thing, I really do. Come here. I'm having a feeling like, you know, Nightwing probably is not the best one to fight these things with. I'll just... ferocious. Yeah, it'd be nice to have them in mobility. Oh yeah, that definitely sounds good. I got ice cream. I got soup and ice cream waiting for me after this, so I hear you there, man. Gotta tell my voice is a little raspy, so I've been like eating like a lot of soup because I'm dealing with sickness. Nothing major. But definitely, you know, it's kind of like made it tricky to talk. I'm doing the best I can. Alright, so let's see. One thing that kind of sucks is it's so dark here. It's hard to see. Oh, you were dealing with sickness? Yeah, it's definitely the season for it. I mean, this isn't as bad as when I got COVID earlier this year. Like, that was like probably the one time I had it, and don't want to do it again. But still, I mean, this isn't exactly the most fun either. I think this is like the third time I've gotten sick this year. Okay. Yeah, I probably would, like, I would definitely be like a lot further if I wasn't streaming this. I was just like playing it normally. But, you know. Alright. But I really do like the architecture in this area. I mean, sorry for the fact it's so dark. Because I can do without seeing another one of those Talons again. I mean, I want to fight them, but like I said, Nightwing doesn't seem like he actually might be the best character for it. Yeah. But from a story standpoint, this actually works, because since that Nightwing's a leader, you figure, like, you know, the one they'll consider, like, Batman's, like, you know, best trained. Probably be like, you know, it'd be a good idea for having him fight the Talons. Because realistically, a Batman, like, outside of Batman, Nightwing would probably be one of the ones that'll be, like, the best, like, equipped to fight it. Two of them? Really? Come here, little bitch. And I'm playing around with them. Come here.
Let's
Don't step in my trigrams, bitches. You don't want to do it. That was supposed to damage them, but okay. I have to do it myself then. No, come here. Yeah, that's the problem. I read that. I just don't really have one for Nightwing yet. If I'm correct. Let me kind of look at this stuff real quick. Guard break. Yes, yeah, the elemental shockwave is a partial area effect, so that's how that works. And this damage over time. So yeah, that's the only thing about that. I can get an area of effect for him, but I have to take down like these guys first. But still, I mean, I've kind of figured out how to take them on. I just wish that the Court of Owls actually would have appeared in the Batman Arkham stuff. Because just picture, like, having a fight like that, the way the free flow fight system is, and they would have probably done the Talons that would have been, like, some really awesome fights in there. Because I remember, like, reading the Court of Owls stuff, in the comics, and just, like, seeing how much they actually tested Batman, and, like, in this game, they're, like, nowhere close to what they were in the comics. I mean, they're still, awesome. I like how they're portrayed here. I remember in the comics, like, they were absolutely terrifying. But here, I mean, they kind of, like, come off as, like, masked golems in a way. I mean, it's still not distant. Like I said, they look cool, and, and they are, like, kind of fun to fight now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it.
Whatever they're after down here must be worth a lot to the court.
I understand they probably definitely had to, like, tone them down a little bit, obviously, because, realistically speaking, if this was Nightwing and them against the Court of Owls, like, the way they were in the comics without Batman, they probably wouldn't stand much of a chance against them. It's Batman, like, really... Of course, Batman had plot armor, of course, but... But they definitely, did test him a lot. Alright, let's better grab an analyzer. I figured that wasn't gonna work. Was that something right there I was seeing? Ore samples. Yeah, it said like find excavation research. I thought like they were saying like an actual area I had to go to. Like excavation research was like a room I was gonna go in, not actually I had to search this one. I don't know if there's anything down there or not. Yep.
Nothing left here.
And now I can head on through the door, I guess. Alright, into the extraction room.
Extraction room. Perfect. Okay, but I'm not leaving empty-handed. This equipment must be good for something.
I'm playing on medium, I think. Yeah, I'm playing on medium. Because basically my whole viewpoint on it was that what I did, like, when I replayed all the Arkham stuff from, which you can find all that on my YouTube channel, shameless plug. But yeah, I actually played all those on the hard difficulty, but I went on a medium with this. I knew it was gonna be a completely different game compared to what I've been used to with the Batman stuff. Normally, I will play games on like the highest difficulty, like off stream, but on stream I like to kind of test it unless I'm actually, really, if it's a game I ain't played before, I usually do medium because the last thing I want to do is like go through and continuously die over and over again. I mean, if I'm playing like, if I was to play like Dark Souls or something, that'd be different, where I'm expected to die a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to like kind of go in on medium. I hate to see like, you know, how this will be on hard, because this is already, because like you said, it has been a bit of a challenge. All right, mining log. November 12th, 1841. Extraction process refined. Viable sample required and sent to the lab for further testing. July 16th, 1862. Samples testing provided exciting results. Council is pleased. May 11th, 1904. Quotas increased. Mine output can not sustain this degree of output. Yeah, mine cannot sustain this degree of output. February 7th, 1921. Cannot meet quotas despite improved extraction process. Price, no show this morning. October 1st, 1935. Success in refining process cannot afford to relax. Expectations have been made clear. August 16th, 1960. Mine sustainability in peril. The voice will not be pleased. September 3rd, 2016. Production drying out. This may prove to be my final entry. Alright, so basically what we just saw right there. That's what kind of like what I figured they were gearing at. So because I would fear that was gonna be the twist right there at the end. Because I was reading through this, I was like, this always gotta be like one entry, and as I figured it was, this is like was one person who lived like, you know, much longer than people were supposed to live, from 1841 all the way to 2016. So he definitely lived way over 100 years. But I know like the Talons, I think they were known, like in the comics, they basically I think were assassins that the Court of Owls would just like, you know, bring out whenever they needed to. And basically then just put them back in like, you know, cryo sleep or whatever it was, or just basically put them back in the back on the shelf, if you may. The sample should be placed in the extractor, which chemical will extract material from the sample. All right. From A Crown to all breakthrough. I disintegrated and went back to some older composite samples. Turns out what we thought was waste or just needed a different extraction treatment. The carbonic acid damaged the sample, but the sulfuric acid solution worked perfectly. At this rate, we'll hit our targets for Project Polyus before the deposits run out. I'm preparing a report for the council. Okay, so what we need here, composite samples and sulfuric acid.
Samples. Probably something in here that'll tell me what they're after.
On the sample rate to try to use carbonic acid to increase the failed. Probably gonna be that one. All right. Wait, hold on. So we're supposed to be doing this. All right, let me see. We need a composite samples. All right, we need sulfuric acid. Yahtzee.
What the hell is Dionysium?
Basically, it sounds like a new element or one that's relatively undiscovered.
Someone will have fun studying this at the Belfry.
Oh, really? Thank you. No, I didn't actually. I think I may have went back a little bit too far. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of goofed. Yeah. If I'm for some reason got stuck on the door right there. Okay, yeah, thank you. And this right here is like normally what I prefer. I've had people come in and basically just try to like backseat game left and right. I definitely appreciate, but this is like what I appreciate when if I miss something, someone will basically, you know, tell me so I don't miss it. Here it is. Yeah, thank you for that. There's definitely some materials I could use more of. Yeah, mainly I guess I was just trying to rush to get on out of there because it took me a while to actually a bit to solve that one. Just forgot to turn on the AR thing. Yeah, but I've had people like, you know, come in like for different games, like just tell me do this, do that, and so on. But I definitely don't mind when someone like points out I missed something.
Guess that's my way out.
It's not gonna be that easy. This elevator looks like it's itching for a boss fight. Yeah, but it's going up way too slow. I know how this goes. Or is he gonna comment on the bats? Well, I guess he ain't got time.
So you're still alive. It's clear you don't understand your place. We earned our
Yeah, he's much more flashy.
We shaped Gotham
He's fun
into
though.
the great city she is today. We are the protectors, not you. You're just bats. And how?
You're so sure they can get the job done while you flooding the place. One down. Yeah, he's mainly Nightwing's whole playstyle is based around his combos. Oh, you ass. And see, that's the thing. Just one of those guys, like in the comics, like just one Talon was actually, you know, like more than enough for Batman. Like Batman like had his hands full with just one of them. So that's kind of like, you know, where I kind of feel like there's definitely like, they're not like nearly near as like, you know, strong as they, okay, yeah, no point fighting them. And now this goes, they want to try to go me into fighting them. I played enough Resident Evil to know that like there's sometimes there's enemies that you just have to like, you know, just run around. No one home. I honestly thought it was gonna be like another one behind him. The way they turn around with the camera.
Locked. Probably caved in on the other side.
A second. Gotta get over here and zip up, I guess. There we go.
This gets weirder by the second.
I don't care how weird it is, I'm getting out of here. This area is way too wide. They had a perfect chance to jump me there, but they didn't take it. Knock on wood. Okay, I gotta go all the way up there. This was rad. Out of curiosity, Drew, have you ever played any of the Arkham games? Like Arkham Asylum or any of those? Yeah, I've heard back before I deleted my Twitter. There's like several other streamers who were playing this who were talking about like how Gotham Knights was a cake factory or whatever. Definitely do so. This game is good, but I promise you, like, you know, you will love the Arkham games. Like this one's like this is done by the same ones like Warner Bros. Montreal. They did Arkham Origins. It's just like the combat system in that is amazing. And also there's the fact that even though you play as Batman, only Batman Arkham Origins and only Batman Arkham Asylum, but they do have stuff where you get to play as Nightwing and Robin in Arkham City, and they have like a whole bunch of character packs for Arkham Knight where you can play as like, you know, Robin. Oh yeah, you also play as Catwoman in Arkham City, but you play as Robin, Nightwing, Harley, Red Hood's in that. It's definitely worth it. I don't know what platform you play on. Like if you have a PS4. They have like a bundle you can get that gives you like Return to Arkham for Arkham Asylum. It's Tim. But let's just say like in that one. Okay, yeah, that's good then. Let me give you something real quick. Let me share you a link. I'm gonna check in something for you as well. Actually, let me check something real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, it's good they actually have a sale going on. I don't know exactly what country you're in. Oh, that's right. You said you told me your last stream, like where you live. Sorry about that. Here you go. That should work. You can get the Arkham collection, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight with all the DLC for them for like $10 right now. That's compared to like $9 compared to $60. I definitely would suggest jumping on that. Because they have like great stories to them, but it's just the gameplay is like it's vastly different. But I know you'll yeah, I'd say definitely if you got yourself if you got like $9 to spare, jump on that. I mean, I really do feel you'll actually enjoy the games. Yeah, I mean that's a steal, dude. Because this is 3 games, all the DLC for them, and also one thing about them as well. And all like Arkham Origins, you can only get that on PC and the Xbox. It's not on PS4, unfortunately. I wish they would bring it over to that. But Arkham Origins is usually considered like black sheep in the series, but it's mainly just like technical bugs. But it's got a great story based around like an origin for Batman and Joker meeting. It's its own separate universe, so it's not actually tied to any of this. The upcoming Suicide Squad game actually takes place in the Arkham universe. But Kevin Conroy, who voiced Batman in the '90s cartoon and a lot of like other animated stuff, may he rest in peace. He reprises his role for Batman in these games. Mark Hamill reprises his role as Joker. And the one, Arlene, I believe, keep forgetting her last name, the one that played Harley in the 90s cartoon, she reprised her voice for Asylum. And they had someone else come in for Arkham City and Knight, who did a really good job. But yeah, mainly you only play as, like, Tim for, like, these challenge map things for the most part. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, you won't regret it. The combat in that is vastly different because they have this whole free flow thing. They have, like, in this one, you do evades. Like in Arkham Gotham Knights, you do like these little evades where they just jump out of the way. Batman outright, counters them. Like he'll grab their sometimes they'll punch. They'll just grab their hand and then actually just grab it, and you'll see them fall to the ground to their knees holding their hands, and he actually just straight up breaks bones. Like he has takedowns where he actually you actually hear the legs snap and such. But yeah, you see I'm right here basically fanboying over it. But Gotham Knights, like I said, I'm enjoying this game, but it's nowhere near as good as the Arkham series is. So for $10, I mean $9, and the fact that each game has basic replayability, you can do new game pluses on it, and also free roam afterwards. It's definitely worth picking up. So definitely grab them and tell me what you think of them. But if you want to play them in chronological order, you will do Asylum, and then City, and then Night. But they're great games, I don't think you definitely won't be disappointed.
Are you there, Belfry?
We seem to have you back, Nightwing. Are you all right?
Always. Found a fun thing while I was down there. Ever heard of something called Dionysium? And Belfry's gone.
I think they might hack those lines.
You take forever to do the simple.
God dang it, Talia.
We have things to discuss. Come find me.
So, another thing also, 'cause I have heard that this game doesn't have like a whole lot of Batman's villains in it, but the Arkham stuff, there's like a whole bunch of Batman's villains they like dive deep into his rogues gallery for. Like, you basically, like, I think, like, just in the first game, there's, like, you know, I mean, there's several you deal with, and they have, like, you know, in Arkham City, in Arkham Knight, there's, like, a whole bunch of side missions, like, based around, like, other, you know, Batman's villains. So they really do have this whole thing where they give you, like, a whole lot of stuff to do. And this game's kind of felt overwhelming. Like, the Arkham stuff isn't really RPGs, it's just mainly, like, mostly kind of, like, more, like, beat-em-ups with, like, a lot of story and everything. But yeah, I was actually just playing Arkham City earlier because I'm working on my platinum trophy in that. Because like I said, they have these challenge maps where you just basically just go in and just fight thugs. And they have like this thing where you have to go and do these campaigns where you have to like, you know, do like three challenges one after another, get like all 3 medals in them, and you have like these modifiers that can either like, you know, help you or hinder you. And I was going and doing that, and I finally got all that out of the way. So I just got to do a new game plus in Arkham City. And I never even like achieved like, you know, like full gamer score for that, you know, back when I had it on my Xbox. So this is going to be the first time I never actually really put like a lot of time to try and do the challenges, 'cause I thought I couldn't. And I went in today and actually finally managed to pull it off. So I just got to do the new game plus, and then I can go in and, you know, I'll basically be able to get my platinum for it. Because I recently got like the platinum for Arkham Asylum after I finished my streams on it. But yeah, they're great games.
The Court of Owls is watching. From inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow. And they rule you. One and all.
You knew. All along you knew, and you never told Bruce about the threat to Gotham.
Oh, he's getting hot-blooded here. Oh yeah, I can do a flip too.
When I was still part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
Yeah, it does look awesome.
They're mining something. Something that seems like it might come from a Lazarus pit.
A foul substitute for the true miracle. A contaminated extract.
That's actually, I don't think that's actually how they, I can't remember if that's actually how they made the Talons in the book or not, but that's actually pretty cool they're doing that. So they use a Lazarus, or something similar to a Lazarus pit, to make Talons. That's awesome.
But why leave the court digging? Why not offer them a Lazarus pit and control them from the inside?
They probably would expect it.
Even in their current debased state, the League would never descend to such venality.
Or maybe the League's scared of them.
And the court's greed and corruption prevent them from ever mastering the secrets of the Lazarus pits.
You don't treat the Lazarus pits any different than the court.
Oh, those are some harsh words.
Yeah, they do different dialogue and different things for the cutscenes. Each one has like different dialogue and stuff. It really does put their personalities out.
What he wanted. Jason had no say in what you did.
He's speaking for Jason now. There we go.
I suppose gratitude was too much to expect in exchange for another stab at life.
Now I'm kind of wishing I actually did this with Jason now.
With Bruce gone, the court's operation grows.
I wonder how Jason would have took this whole talk with her.
The shadows will raise Gotham to the ground unless you silence the court.
I know you, Talia. You just want us to get rid of the voice so you can do whatever you want. What's your endgame here?
I'll do what I can to distract the League. And your path to the Court of Owls will be clear.
I can't remember if I actually taught her with Jason in the first time or whatever. Yeah, well, Batman did it better.
Oh, this is how Montoya feels.
Like, my thing is, I'm sorry, Batman just left. He didn't actually use, like, you know, magic league, you know, league magic or whatever. He just basically just jumped off and just used his own, like, you know, stealth skills to just disappear. I think it was even sometimes he actually did it, like, right in front of Jordan, like, Gordon, right when Gordon just, like, looked away. I want to say, I think, like, in the actual Arkham stuff, I want to say maybe, I think, like, there was one point, I think, that Gordon just, like, kind of, like, turned his head and turned back, and then Batman was gone. Yeah, but that's the reason I keep on bringing up the Arkham things, because, you know, it sounds bad to compare the games. But I do keep on thinking about, like, everything that Arkham does and everything this does. It is, you know, and it's just basically I hold the Arkham series in, like, such high regard. And basically jumping over from, like, doing, like, several streams for those, and then jumping and doing this. You know, I obviously am doing the comparisons. And like I said, I know it's kind of unfair, because, like I said, this doesn't hold up to, like, you know, the Arkham games, but also this isn't trying to be like an Arkham game. It's, like I said, it's, like, much more heavy on RPG elements. I mean, yeah, Batman, you leveled him up in the Arkham series, and you got, like, new moves over time. But it wasn't anything like this. I need to take down these bulldozers. You know, before I actually go down there, I'm actually going to do something real quick. Okay, so I'm going to stick with what I got here. Oh, yeah, for sure. I will say that was kind of a spoiler for me, but you didn't actually say what happened, so I'll let that one go. Yeah, you didn't actually full-on spoil it. You just said alludes to it, you know, that's fine. Yeah, this whole defeat them using perfect attacks is gonna be a pain.
You'd think they'd learn.
Okay, alright, yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, that's the thing, because, you know, I just didn't even think about it. You said you didn't even finish this yourself. But it's completely okay, man. Don't worry about it. Not cool. It's not really helping they got me up against two heavies right here. Alright. I hate that stupid attack. I said, I can just take one of them down. I'll be. All right, that's my chance. All right, now how about me and you? Yo, right here, lady. Night, night. I said. Yep. Ah, that was rough. I got it.
There you are.
Honestly, one thing that's really been a game changer is me getting, like, upgrading his evade to where he can just, like, do more and more over and over again.
This was fun.
This right here, like, really, you know, that right there is just, like, probably one of his best skills. Especially when they're shooting at you. I just can't wait to get these other ones. Let me see. What was that other skill he had? Yeah, he has like these neat little upgrades to it. Like the fact that one of these versions of this he does actually knocks all of them down. And then you do this one. It actually restores a portion of his momentum. Like that right there, like, you know, just the way he seems like he is, he's basically the design of Nightwing. You go in, do a few punches and everything, and then get out of there, like do some dodges, and then get back in there. So it definitely fits, like, you know, his whole, how you probably would expect in a fight. Alright, there's another deal right here. We're going to go do this one. But yeah, well, when you think about his backstory, obviously, you know, he'd have, like, you know, the kind of exercise he probably has done, like, for who knows how long, just, like, to, be flexible. He'd have to, like, have that all around so he can, like, you know, basically have, like, perfect, you know, body balance. Like, literally, when you're in the Belfry, and it shows, like, the one, like, thing where they're all training, and the fact he just does, like, a back handspring, or does half of one, and it goes to a handstand. Yeah. Like, he's basically got, like, just perfect balance. And the fact that just every one of his moves is so fluid, like, you know, like this and everything. Like, you'd have to have, like, you know, definite, you know... Because basically, it's kind of like it's different from how it was with Batman. Like, a lot of you kind of see, like, especially in the Arkham series, he's, like, kind of, like, bulky. Not really like a bodybuilder, but he's definitely got, like, you know, build to him. But you look at Nightwing, he's got, like, you know, definitely has, like, that more very lean, you know... Well, like, obviously him and Batman are both lean muscle. But, you know, you see, like, he's, like, a lot, you know, more slim.
Officers, please respond to Coventry and Croydon. We have reports of gang activity.
Alright, throws ain't no problem.
Damn it, no!
Damn it, yes. You can have that. Come from when he's using a gun. Yeah, says that and runs. Sit your ass down. Alright, let him go. What you gonna do about it? Not smart. I really hate that stupid move, just so you know. Oh, and I like how you actually just kicked them. The one thing I hate is when you try and line things out to actually hit the barrel and they just can... Yeah, you don't deserve me to play things fair. But... Oh, you wanted this. What I was just doing right there... Oh. X... Welcome in, Taddies. How you doing, Nightman? I can go and show you right. He just does like this flip. That was weird. He'll do like a flip and then like jump on them. Oh, this guy right here is still here. Yeah, he'll do like a flip and like and pounce on them. But he has like an upgrade where he does like a second flip, so or a second move, so you'll jump back up in the air, then you can just do like an aerial attack on someone. I don't have that one yet.
Gotta go see what that was.
Alright. Done playing around. This guy should be no problem since he's the last one. Thankfully, I took out that other... So that way I stuck between two heavies like I was last time. And you're done. Ow! I thought like his thing hit me right there. Alright, let's get the chips and get on out of here.
That's what I was after.
Yeah, that wasn't really that bad that time. Like I said, thankfully I had her isolated. I didn't know that. I forgot that other guy was over there. I forgot it was a drug deal. Or gang deal or whatever.
There you are.
Right, nice. How many more we got? Because I need to head back to the Belfry in a bit. Case files and all that. I hate those. Not gonna lie, those are the #1 ones I hate. Like, I actually try to, like, avoid, waiting to do them till last. I think I've only successfully done one once. Well, actually, where I've actually been completely stealthy, because just the stealth in this game is BS. Because basically you go there and try, like, you do a stealth takedown, and it's like they'll turn around and see you. That's one of the things I like about the Arkham stuff. I know I keep comparing them, like I said. But in the Arkham series, they have, like, stealth sequences, like a lot of them, and they're called Predator challenges. But in those, it actually really does make you feel like you're actually being Batman, in regards to the fact you can hang up on top of gargoyles. They'll come, like, when someone goes up under it, Batman will actually duck down, or actually, swing down, upside down, like on his, with his grapnel, grab them, then pull them back up, stand on top of the gargoyle, and then just drop them, like, on a line. And then you can go to another gargoyle, and while they're hanging upside down, you actually can shoot a batarang and make them fall down while their friends are investigating, and actually it scares like the others. It gives, like, a lot more flexibility in regards to, like, you going around and being stealthy. It perfected it compared to, like, this. I mean, like I said, I love this game, but the stealth in this game isn't really the best in my view. You go and do a stealth takedown, and then they'll turn around and see you. But like in Arkham games, like, you basically can go and, like, there's, like, if I could, like, just switch this input, I would show you, like, because I currently have it on my PS5 input. But there's been so many times, like, I snuck up on a couple of guys, and how stealthy Batman is. Like, two guys be walking like near each other. And one they also sorry, they also had what you could do is you could attack, like, two people at the same time. So if you snuck up on two people at the same time and they're nearby, Batman would, like, smash their heads together and knock them out instantly. And you could, like, literally go right up behind someone who's right there next to someone else and grab that person and do a stealth takedown, and the other person will keep on walking, not even notice you. Okay, yeah. But yeah, pretty much, the way that the Predator challenges in Arkham are, since you like stealth so much, you'll love those. Some of the challenge maps they have are, based fully on stealth. Because they have, like, you have smoke bombs, you have, like, explosive gel. One of my favorite things to do, they have, like, enemies that'll throw out little mines, like, so if you try to step on them, and you have, like, a disruptor weapon you can get, like, in Arkham City. And what I love about it is that sometimes, like, there'll be, like, a guy that walk around, you put out a mine, and then you could actually hack the mine, and it causes it to blow up, and when it does, it immediately, knocks the guy out, so it takes him out of the fight. So they give you, like, so much flexibility. And then there's the Bat Claw. One of my favorite things to do with that is, like, rope-a-dope them. Like, they'll be walking on a platform, and you can actually yank them towards, like, the edge over the guardrail, and they'll go flying over it, and then when they fall far enough, it'll knock them out. You'll see. The Predator challenges in it, you'll love them. They're just so fun. I mean, they can be frustrating at times, but it really is, like, much different compared to this. But, since you said, you've been, like, like, basically, I guess playing as Rob mostly for the stealth stuff, it'll be right up your alley. There's a batarang over here. What?
That's what I was after.
That was weird. Alright, so let me see. We got two of the crimes right there. But I also will say that in Arkham Knight, one good thing they got in there too, they have, like I said, they have, like, little character stories you can, like, play outside the main game. Oh, I understand. I get you on that. No judgment here. But basically what they do with the story, like the side story content in Arkham Knight, like the little character stories. I mean, one of my personal favorite was to play was Harley's, because just with hers, you just got to go in there and just cause, like, just like a whole bunch of mayhem. Like, and Batman has this whole detective vision thing where you can pretty much, like, or he has, like, a silent takedowns. All of Harley's takedowns are just loud, and you'll see when you play as her. She has, like, an aluminum bat, and you just basically just bonk people with it. But they have, like, an actual story. Like, most of it's just, like, little small expansions that probably take about, like, maybe 10 to 20 minutes to complete. But then they have, like, one called A Matter of Family, which focuses on Barbara and Tim. So, basically, it's kind of like this whole thing where Joker and Harley have kidnapped Barbara's dad, and Barbara and Tim are trying to take him back. I will tell you that basically in that universe, 'cause I know in this one, Tim is bisexual, but in that one he's straight, because his love interest is Barbara. At the end of Arkham Knight, kind of a slight spoiler here, but Tim and Barbara do actually get married. But yeah, they actually are like a romantic thing in that. But also in that universe, Barbara is still Oracle. She hasn't actually had any kind of surgery or anything, so she's still, paraplegic. But yeah, you'll see like how deep the story gets. The stories in the games are absolutely amazing. I mean, this one I've liked the story here. Yeah. That's the thing. I think like in the animated series, I think like, you know, Barbara and Nightwing, or before he became Nightwing, I think they kind of hinted at a romance between them. And I know that I think in the Three Jokers stuff in the comics, I think that Barbara and Jason had a bit of a thing. You kind of see it seems like in this game, there's something. You know, there's like something here. It seems like there might be something between like Barbara and Jason, because it seems like she's closer to Jason than the rest of them. But yeah, her and Tim, because also another thing about Arkham City is that Arkham City came out. The Arkham series, you know, was done before, you know, Tim was like, you know, they did like any kind of storyline in the comics where, you know, Tim was like bisexual or gay or anything like that. So, yeah, it was basically, you know, in the Arkham stuff, you know, Tim is straight. Yeah. But yeah, either way, because another thing about Tim in that one also is he's older. I think Tim's like probably like maybe he's probably like a college student in the Arkham stuff. And this you can see he's like, you know, probably like maybe I would say probably maybe like 17, maybe 18, probably 16, who knows. But at the same time, we all know like with how smart Tim is, he probably like go to college like, you know, in his teens. He wouldn't actually, you know, need to. He probably like, you know, be like realistically speaking, Tim would probably like if he hasn't in the comics, can't remember, but Tim would actually probably. He's like a prodigy type that would definitely, you know, graduate, you know, from college, like probably like at age like 12. That's kind of like a bit of a stretch, but you get what I mean, like how smart we know Tim is. But he's definitely a prodigy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm kind of not one to do this one. I may not even bother with it. I might just leave that one alone. Just go after everything else. All right, let's go and do this real quick. I can't recall if I've ever done like a witness under attack or not. Probably have, and just don't remember it. Because usually I just go and just, you know, bust the crimes unless I know it's gonna be one I don't like. Definitely Jason. But Nightwing's, I don't know. I mean, Jason's my favorite. But as far as like second favorite, it's kind of like toss up. I like Nightwing, but Barbara's been pretty fun as well. But I've only played as her once. That was during like the Harley mission. Or like, you know, the one like at Blackgate.
Officers near the Gotham Naval Research Facility. We have multiple reports of suspicious activity.
Oh, right. A wave thing. Alright, I've done this before. No, you don't. That was not smart, dude. Just wait. How about I aim for all of you? Yeah, thank you, dumbass. That's the one thing I hate about this game, the fact they'll do that like when you're in the middle of an attack and you can't get out of it, so you're gonna be... Oh, hold that thought. You're gonna stop doing that. That was called a kick to the face. Now you know what it was firsthand. This is called getting your ass kicked. Don't touch that door. Okay, that was stupid. I was trying to like line them up. Oh my god. Leave that door alone. Now, I'm gonna kick the rest of your asses. I hate when they do that.
I'd stay down if I were you. Getting some good cardio in today.
Get this! Nightwing!
You ready?
Alright. Now I can start doing this whatever way I want to. Hey, back off. No, you don't. All right, gentlemen. All right. Fine. Remember, you bitches bought this on yourselves. Sweet dreams. That was annoying.
It's safe. You're gonna be okay.
I don't even know what to say.
Just trick or treat, and
It's probably
enjoy your pizza. I don't know. Now she said she didn't know what to say, and I didn't know what to say. I just like said something random as hell right there. It made no completely no sense. Trick or treat and enjoy your pizza. Okay. The only thing about Nightwing is that you really have to, like, you know, lay in like a whole bunch of attacks into your opponents. Like with Jason, what like last time, you can just like smack them and just knock the hell out of them, do like a lot of damage. And normally I'm not really for tank characters. I like the fast ones that do like, you know, and everything that, like in Dragon's Dogma, for those who played that, I was always like a Strider class because like the speed and everything, and like in the damage you could do like really quickly. But in this, I'm kind of like gearing more towards like, you know, the more tanky character, just because I guess like, I don't know. Barbara seems like she's really fun because she's like an all-arounder. Like she does like decent damage and she's quick. But I really do feel like the way Tim is that probably like what little bit I've seen is that he's probably like a lot more towards stealth. I mean we know that, but maybe because he probably doesn't do as much damage. But think about how that would be like if you actually are in a playing with someone. And you know, with Tim's whole thing being like sneaking up on him, like, you know, basically someone else keep him distracted, and then Tim comes in and like, you know, with his abilities. Someone had a really bad night. It's your wedding ring. Which Naruto? I played a few of the games. Like I played Clash of Ninja and Ultimate Ninja and Ultimate Ninja Storm. Like it's not to say I don't like Naruto. I you know, definitely like one of my favorite anime, though I do need to like definitely like finish it, which is gonna take forever. I'm also working on One Piece, so think about that. But yeah, there are a few Naruto games I've actually played, but nothing like none of the more recent ones. I haven't played Ninja Storm 4. I think like the one I played, I think was like one of the first ones. I think it was actually, I think it was Ultimate Ninja Storm. And I played like, you know, Clash of Ninja back on the GameCube. It's been a while since I've actually played like really much of any Naruto games. There was one I think I had on like an Xbox 360, but I never did really play it like a whole lot. The inscription on the inside of this ring: if lost, followed by GPS coordinates to the cauldron. Did one of the regulators drop this? Yeah, I definitely need to check into it. Mainly, I will admit, I haven't really got that far into Naruto. I said I love the anime. But I think like the most I actually got to was, you know, somewhat after, like, you know, Naruto had his fight with Gaara. Like I know like definitely some stuff that did happen in Shippuden, but I haven't actually really sat down and watched through it. It's definitely one of those I need to, but I've been like, you know, at times like trying to like kind of like binge One Piece at times, because that's like probably like one of my top 3 anime more than likely. I don't know what my favorite anime would be. It's kind of like a tough one. Like, I really love Dragon Ball, but I really don't know, like, what my absolute all-time favorite anime would be. Because, I mean, I do definitely like some of the older stuff, like Guyver and Fist of the North Star, though I still haven't watched all of that. Yeah, that definitely is one of my favorites. That's one of my top 3. Well, maybe, but I do, basically with One Piece, a lot of it for me is, you know, to each their own. But for me with One Piece, I just like the whole concept, like Luffy's whole mindset. You know, I feel like more people on the planet, you know, would be like, you know, awesome if they were like it would be better off if they were like Luffy, because of how like he actually supports people's dreams and everything. I mean, yeah, it does kind of get debatable at times. I think in the fact that, you know, even with criminals, he kind of like gets upset if someone like, you know, down talks their dreams. But the whole thing with Luffy is that, you know, his whole mindset is that if someone's got something they believe in, then what's anyone else, like, who's anyone else to tell them, like, not to believe in it, you know, and to not do that. I haven't watched that. Heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I've been, like, you know, watching, I'm kind of caught up on the English, because I will say I mostly watch dubs, because a lot of times I'll be, like, doing other stuff, so I like listening to the language I understand, not knocking subs, but usually I'll listen to dubs or something, or, like, I'll watch anime with dubs. But, I've been, like, you know, watching Chainsaw Man, and I've been, like, you know, watching through, like, everything so far from My Hero Academia, like, getting caught up on that. Of course, on Crunchyroll, like, there's a little bit more time it takes, like, for them to get the dubs out. And, but yeah, and also, you know, Spy Family, that's another one I've been enjoying. Yeah, and honestly, I can definitely see it being rewarding, like, take down whole groups, you know, with Tim, you know, with the stealth. Let me see, if lost, followed by GPS coordinates of the Cauldron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be, like, the one for the, location, the Cauldron. I've just been right here rambling, not even doing the crime scene. It's like he's robbed, the Vin's wallet, used for confirming his identity, but nothing inside points to the location of his killers. Positive ID on his victim. A Gotham City worker reported missing in recent weeks. Regulators likely tried to glean the information with him about the city power grid. Bob met with victims. The address at the bottom matches his home address. While the police will be interested, it's unlikely to lead to the killers. Alright, so yeah, obviously it's going to be in the Cauldron. I think I know which one you might be talking about. I normally don't really follow sports anime too much. Like, I have wanted to watch Ippo, but I know I'll probably definitely never get around to probably finishing that. I haven't actually started on it yet. And Grappler Baki, that's like another one. I mean, technically it's sports because it's mostly like, you know, kind of like just martial arts, and martial arts is kind of considered a sport, depending. A USB scan of this USB device shows regular grade encryption. It's difficult to mine any relevant data. All right, so we definitely want to. All right, bullet casings just fire was discharged here. It's gonna be this one.
I'm getting there.
Oh my god, I hate doing the illegal hacks too. All right, so there's that. We're gonna go on to the Cauldron. Organ trafficking. Oh my god, organ trafficking. I hate those two. I think some of these things can be a bit repetitive. Oh, no, another one that is definitely one of my favorites as well. I do need to kind of get caught up on it for what they got of it on Netflix. Another one of my favorites is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know that's one that some might say is overrated as well, but it's like been like, you know, one of my favorites for a while, ever since like my friend introduced me to it several years back. Then I was back, like, you know, when they were only up to, I think, like, you know, Stardust Crusaders. Yeah, for me, I'm waiting, because I'm going to wait until I get leveled up some more.
Known criminals have been spotted in the area.
Get out of the shadows and show yourself! Come on! Get after him!
It's a lot of bitches. Alright. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy this one. Jesus! Best thing about the Arkham stuff in this, you have to dodge, but in Arkham, you can be in the middle of an attack and someone else can come and attack, and you just press the triangle button, and Batman will immediately just, like, grab their arm or whatever. And then, like, you know, you can just, like, knock them down and then go back to beating down the person you were fighting. Like, Batman was, like, much better with crowd, like, the crowd control in Arkham is, like, a lot better. That doesn't up. Okay. I'm getting tired of stupid ass drones, lady. Thanks for doing my work for me. Come here. Who are you dodging? Enough of the damn drones. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it. The drone users are the worst enemies in this game, I think. Like, I said I thought the Talons were bad. No. These things are... This makes me mad. That's quite enough. I'm about to beat your ass. Now, what about me and you, punk? Let's see how you do without your friends here. Get your ass over here. Yeah. But that's usually like, you know, enemy types like that in any game. The ones that basically just sit back and just, you know, chip away at you. And you go and try to attack them and they run away. And then the other enemies will try to capitalize on you. Like, it makes you think of, like, you know, the ones that'll just pick, like, go over to the weapons chest in the Arkham series. And they'll pick up guns and, like, and then try to shoot at you from afar. The exception is, you can actually just throw a battering at them and they'll knock them down instantly. And then you can, like, just go back doing what you're doing. Wait a minute, hold on. What's up? What's going on? Oh, there was? All right, which roof was it? Can't believe I missed that. Okay, which one? All right, tell me when to stop. I know we got like the delay. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'll find it. If you saw it where it's got to be here. Okay, well, it was this roof. Hold up.
There we go.
I got a street arc at least. Saver. Well, one way we can do it, but go about this. Get a better view. Hold up, yeah, you called it. There's multiple things here. Yeah, you're right.
Where is it?
I got my first landmark. So there's a bunch of stuff over here. Yeah, I hate these things. I just did one and I didn't like it. Seems like its marking's gotta be in here. I mean, I kind of want to go and get it out of the way now, just so I can just not worry about it later. So you said it was on a roof. Okay, I just gotta remember like which roof I went to. There.
This is it.
Is it bad that was actually a lot easier to do than the first one? And they told me where the first one was straight up. They said, hey, it's go to Gotham Cemetery. Went there and I think I spent about 20 minutes trying to find that thing. Right here. I literally just like randomly went up to the roof and you saw it. And all we had to do was like go out here, saw a random symbol on wall, go back in, bam, up there on the brick wall. That was, wow. Good looking out though, man. Thank you. Because I do eventually want to go and look for them. But it's not priority number one right now. I was thinking about like saying that for post game. Like I know I can definitely get like plenty of experience that'll help me out, but yeah, it was at tell you what. I mean, obviously there's guides you can find or whatever online, but let me actually just go over here for it. I'll do that real quick. Okay, so that's how you get the demon suit. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and get a picture of it if you want to. Yeah, no problem. Let's say, I mean, I know there's guides online, but, you know, if I can help, I will. Plus, it kind of makes me feel like, you know, I guess it makes us both feel kind of like detectives here helping each other out, I guess. It's like, hey, man, I heard the intel on the street, so there's something over there. I'm gonna go check it out. You didn't hear it from me, though. Heard they're watching. Might send a Talon after my head. Wait, what are you talking about? Look, shut up and just go, alright? I might just get God just talking to you. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go and go do this next illegal hack. I will say this game's definitely a bit grindy. Actually, a lot grindy. And I don't really knock it too much. I know I read an article where I think it was a game reviewer was talking about like how the way like everything's done in this is something that Arkham Knight, like the Arkham series, definitely could learn from. I was like, no, I kind of much more prefer like the way like, you know, things went like with the city and you know, the exploration and everything, and the progression, you know, in the Arkham series. Because like as RPG, yeah, this works. I'm not gonna worry about the secret cache, like I said, because I'm like gonna level up some more first. Perfect attacks, I'm not gonna worry about, but the melees I will. And again, I just hate how I always get stuck on. Well, you just had a bad day. I didn't put like, wait, my bar's not up there. That's stupid. It's not like, you know, showing the progress. Hold up. Okay, I think the game glitched. It's not showing me my progress thing. And let me go away from it and come back. If I do that, they're gonna like, you know, make me fail the mission. Darn it. I hate these guys too, just because of the fact that... Alright, well, at least I remember that reward.
You guys know you don't have to.
Where do you think you're going?
Let's try this. Got something for you?
Wait a minute. I got a new move. That works, I guess? Okay. Oh, okay.
Just keep coming.
Might's an understatement. I'm gonna go kick his ass real quick.
That's a lot of people who don't know any better.
Start knock it off. Oh no, you don't. Divide my attention here. I'll just take this big guy down. I'm coming after. You know what? No, you don't. Now. You're gonna wish you were. See, I hate that. Like, enough of the damn drones. You know what? See ya. Screw Batman's rule. Now, you're going off this roof. And piss me off. I'll take it all with Batman in the afterlife. He's like, Dick, what was that? Look. She had it coming. But I taught you better. We should have taught her better. It made me mad. I was like, you're going off this roof. I really don't want to do this one. I want to go and get back to the Belfry. We got like plenty of stuff done here. Normally I would. Possibly. But also I kind of like that. Honestly, true to it is, the main issue with this is that there's been times, like one thing that's good about playing as Jason for this is that times I've done bomb threats before off stream. No, I think like those one maybe on stream, I can't remember. With how much damage he does, even if you do get alerted, you still get, like alert them. You do still like actually have like, you know, plenty of time, or not plenty, but still, you know, more time to actually, you know, knock all them out. Actually, not even more time. The way Jason is, he does more damage, so you actually have like, you know, more chance of, you know, taking everyone out and, you know, saving everyone, because, you know, you can like take out all the enemies and then still have time like to go for the bombs. But with Nightwing, he doesn't have to do like as much damage, so Jason's actually, I think, like really good at doing bomb threats. Kind of want to do the organ trafficking. We'll do this one, but then afterwards we'll go back. So when you think about it, like I really haven't like progressed the story the whole like a whole lot in the, you know, hour, almost 2 hours I've been playing so far. Like, I'll go do this organ trafficking, and then we're gonna head back to the Belfry. But I am not doing that bomb quest. floats through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young lad on the flying trapeze. His movements are graceful, he wows ladies, and my love he has taken away. Once I was happy and now I'm forlorn. I don't remember the rest. Yeah, I think I'm like at the end, maybe at the end of my last thing with Harley. And I haven't actually started any of the Mr. Freeze stuff.
Units requested at the Dixon docks. There's reports of criminals moving possibly stolen goods.
Now, where could it be?
Come here, sexy.
Okay, let's do this nice and quiet.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually really like done much else with Harley stuff just yet. Or let's see here. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. They're not gonna have it like right in there for me to get. Or what? You gotta be kidding me. I know dang well that's not him. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just shut up. Just go to sleep. Oh, he was the... That's not very pleasant. Wait, they're out there with that... I don't know. Of course it would be. That explains it. Right.
Nice.
Fuck it. God, they need better security. Okay, I'm about to do this in a hilarious ass way. Deuces, bitches. Has me out like a bat out of hell. Or a baby bat out of hell. That's why I like to smooth it. I mean, I've only done like 2 of these, but that was like way smoother than the last one I did. I'm gonna make it there with a whole lot more time to spare also. Because previously I think I made it with like only 4 seconds to spare. I don't think I could have done that any smoother. Here you go.
That's gonna get someone through the night. You did good.
That was...
My part. Stay safe.
I just ran out, like, you know, let the cameras like scan me, and then just jumped on the bat cycle, like and then hauled ass, and they didn't do shit. Or they could have, if they could have, where they didn't get a chance to. And I was like, I don't want to do this organ thing. It's gonna suck. And I went over there and just nailed it. Oh yeah, case files and everything. Let's see, what about challenges? I don't think I could have done that probably any better. I mean, yeah, I probably could have like done it without getting seen, but I just went on, like, I thought I was like, you know, I could just exit out through the roof, get out there into the street. I was like, you know, that's gonna take up more time. So I just ran right on out there, ran past the cameras, got on the motorcycle. I knew they weren't gonna like be able to stop me once I got going.
Hey Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. The city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the cauldron was completed.
So they say.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Maybe covering it up.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of.
Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
They're basically
what
just
is
mindless
Talon
drones
exactly? Some kind of
and
feral
zombies.
Zombie assassin?
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
It's not very nice.
I recognize her voice.
Yeah, that was definitely a too soon.
The older woman is Constance Cobblepot. I'm fairly
So
certain.
she's a cobblepot.
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
In person? Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun, but how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
That consider that a touche.
Together. Security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
That was a neat little quest line, I can't lie.
Information on the board.
The head of security for the Orchard Hotel, Mr. Hendricks, has agreed to a meeting. The details are pinned to the evidence board.
Okay. Before we do that, we're gonna switch on over to Barbara. Actually, let me see. God, it just seems like every time I was like, I'm gonna knock some more of these things off. I end up with like a whole list right here. I gotta get through all these. Oh my god. So things I can definitely take care of after off stream. Like I definitely didn't do the heroic travels. Get those out of the way. So many side activities. Yeah. But at the same time, a lot of these are just like things I easily could just take care of, like the secret caches. But like I said, I'm waiting until I get like leveled up more.
I've always heard the Orchard Hotel is haunted.
That's true at least one night a year. Bunch of rich ghouls in masks.
Yeah, buy time trials. Let me actually see if I got any better gear for him so I can go ahead and get him up. Jeez. What about better weapons? That's... Yeah, it's a lot more damage, and it's got elemental effect. What does it? Yeah, it's concussive. Okay. That's with my critical damage, but I don't care. I need that power increase. Because that's like a lot of damage right there. Alright, ranged. Still nothing better for ranged. But guys, like 169, it's gonna take a while for me to get some. But then again, thinking about it, I need to take into fact that it's got that mod to it that could be contributing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been pretty tricky. I think what I'm actually going to do here is a better way I can go about this. I'm just going to unequip the mods. That could be something that's been actually nerfing me as well. Well, it actually could seem like it's actually not as powerful. I could, like, you know what I could have right now, whatever. Like, basically, if we go over here to melee, any of these or whatever. Because, let me see. Hold on a minute. I didn't equip those, did I? Yeah, we're actually just going to remove the mods real quick. I might do this every time I'm actually getting ready to upgrade. We're going to unequip all mods. We're gonna like optimize this. See, so Owlbuster obviously is what we want. It's level 14. Probably be best just kind of like go and just take out all the mods. At least that's the way I want to do it. See, my Owlbuster suit is still the best one. So I removed like the mod for that one. Let's see. So it's still 106. Right. Ranged. Momentum darts is what I currently have. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know that I'll do that for like the others or not. See, I just goofed because I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I put the mods back on them, knowing dang well I was wanting to like see like how it would look if I, you know. Yeah, I just did that for everyone. But still, that's gonna be for the better. So for crafting. See, look at this. Now we're seeing like I actually got something stronger than like, you know, the Owlbuster. Yeah, that's where I've been messing up, I think. I've been using like, you know, gear like with the mods and everything, but just look at that base increase just with the Link suit. Oh, what, the Titan one? Yeah. Basically, going by this. That's what I need to start doing from now on. Whenever I go to upgrade, maybe like just kind of unequip all the mods. I can easily just respec them. Because look at that, just that Link suit by itself. I mean, that's like a bunch of massive increases. That might be where I've been messing up, and this is going to increase even more once I get low. Because obviously I was using Owlbuster, that was like 11. So yeah, we're going to actually go and make that Link suit. Alright, let me see. Melee. Don't think I got anything better than what I'm currently using. So we're gonna like leave that alone. That's the problem. For some reason, it's not doing this like it's supposed to. It's supposed to like unequip. It didn't unequip them the way I wanted to. Still, the Owlbuster ones are still better. Not by much. That's the thing. Power is like it takes like a 1%. That's the thing. Still like a 7. Like that elemental effect buildup is better than the one than Owlbuster. But the Owlbuster one has like the critical chance. So I think I'm gonna stick with the Owlbusters for now. But what about this one? Ranged. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, this one has like a critical chance. The cryogenic. So 114. Like 1%, like 1 point increase in damage, but the power goes up. Critical chance 8, and then it's like it's that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like these team up cryogenic darts. Because I was gonna keep the Owlbusters, and I was gonna get that Link suit on, and we're gonna upgrade the. I mean, there might not really be any point in me actually putting in the mods on Nightwing just yet, because I'm still need to. It's gonna be a bit before I play them again. So I'm gonna be going in because the only thing about it is like rotating out between them. It means that you know you have to like go out and patrol like to get like the gear upgrade, so you might be a bit under level when you go out on patrols. But I guess they do still have like the flash forward gear. Because if you are just playing as one, you flow throughout the entire game, you have to worry about like constantly having to go out and do patrols because they'll be constantly they'll be updated each time. That's the only like caveat. But I might actually just keep like the Titan suit. Let me see, do I have any other ones unlocked? See, that's his Night Watch one. Beyond, Metal, Privateer. This Demon one looks pretty awesome. Neon Noir, I got that one. Got the Titan right there. See what I can do for like the colorways. Oh, Night Watch. Yeah, this one, I think, like, the whole point behind the Night Watch stuff is it makes them look more like they do in the comics. The one I got for Tim, it's his Night Watch. And, because that's one I've been equipping for, Tim, you know, his Night Watch outfit. Kind of, like, follows more lines of, like, the green and red, I think, from the comics. Let's see how I can... What colorways do I have? The Tribute Slate is obviously a Deathstroke one. I think the Tribute Asylum, I think, is like, because that's actually more matching to his color scheme in Asylum, because he has like darker blues and whites. So I can see, like, when I say Tribute Asylum, it actually kind of like matches, because his outfit's like more black, and he's got like, you know, his blue accents are like, you know, like more of a, you know, deeper shade of blue. I'm actually gonna do that. I kind of like having it like just like the default blue, because that's like, you know, just like, you know, just like the blue without like kind of like gradient or whatever. Kind of like that. Yeah, but see, this is Tim. If you don't have it, this is his Night Watch outfit. I know I'm definitely gonna, like, you know, get some stuff for Barbs. Let's see. I can't craft anything. She should have like a... Well, hell, like her Owlbuster's still better. Problem is, I don't really have anything. Yeah, she's a bit outclassed. I forgot I never actually like, she's got 2 Owlbusters here. I just hate, apparently they didn't actually alright, so they upgraded like everything else for my Flash Forward, but not my suit. Probably should actually be dismantling this stuff too. Everything is like well outdated. Let's do it for that one too. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and like give her a mod. What's it right now? It's 100. Alright, so yeah. Power is 780 for defense, health's 88. Alright, 780 for defense, so if we quit the mod. Her power goes to 194 and her health gets an upgrade. Alright. Melee. 60 versus... Yeah, that's a massive increase. More so since I'm actually about to give it a mod. Let's see. Hopefully she hasn't gotten ranged. I hate her range stuff. It's all so weak. I definitely need to upgrade this. But I also got like 10 ability points I'm about to give her as well. Maybe that'll help out with some stuff. Kind of want that grapple pull. Let me see. That critical damage. I need that. And go with that, a chance of landing a critical hit by 10%. This would be really nice to have, because that beat down has saved me a few times, like plenty of times. But this would be really good to have too, just for that critical thing I'm doing. Because right now, like, I basically really need to kind of like get her criticals upgraded. I could actually go ahead and complete this tree if I wanted to. That would be nice. That'd actually be really good. I'm getting that. That way they can't cancel. Like that way they can't cancel me out. That would be actually really nifty to have. Let me look at her night. Alright, let me see. That could be pretty handy. Having her health, like, regenerate? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this. Actually, hold up. We're gonna do this. Alright, I think I got her pretty well spec'd. God, that's a lot of... I really don't want to read all this, but we're going to do it. Hey everyone, I followed up on the Marino case mentioned in the messages we found at the Gazette. Looks like we were right on the money. Judge Elena Marino abruptly took a leave of absence from the bench after her brother Alex was found dead a few weeks ago, for family reasons according to her official statement. But her last case before the announcement, denying a petition to shut down construction at Chelsea Tunnel. She hasn't been seen in public since. This reeks of owl. Let's keep an eye on it. Alright. Can I be the first to say that you take far too much pleasure in messing around with people who underestimate you? Oh, I already read this one before. Okay, I already read that one previously. I overheard Dick and Tim talk. Alright, yeah, that was, Alright, we already read that one before, too. That's like that one awesome one. Hi, alright, from, your news headlines. Hi, Barbara. Here's what's happening in Gotham today, based on your subscription preferences. Gotham sets new record in a report on federal crime statistics for this quarter. It was revealed that Gotham has set a new record for misdemeanor offenses, beating out its previous record from 3 years ago. Experts are torn on the root cause of the recent upswing, and read more. Op-ed, vigilantes should kill. Actually, someone has to say it. Kill, actually. Someone has to say it. Vigilantes should get a free pass to kill people. The city needs heroes with the courage of their convictions. They're all soft. And no one's willing to take it out of things as far as they need to. Old school Red Hood would. 21 dead in GCPD blocked. Gotham Police Department is reeling as the 21st body has been pulled from the South Gotham Harbor. It's tragic, but as the deaths occurred beyond the city limits, there's not much that we can do but cooperate with Bloodhaven Police Department, said GCPD Commissioner. Alright, urgent for real this time. Sorry about last time, I couldn't help myself. This time for real though. The court can only continue to operate in the shadows. And they've done a great job of covering their tracks, but I think I figured out a surefire way to take them down once for all. We just start telling everyone the truth about them. Enough about with the dad jokes, please. Alright, we guard you. It's time to feel safe again. Hello, Barbara Gordon. Times are tough everywhere, but no more so than Gotham. Just going out for a night with friends can feel risky when you're even being read by a giant mudman, Clayface, the snowman from hell, Mr. Freeze, or any other number of the battling beings that insist on calling Gotham City home. Don't let Gotham's spiraling descent into a walking nightmare stop you from living your life. Hire, we guard you. With our simple to use app, we can hire a personal security detail to come to you and up to 3 friends anywhere within the city borders for a transparent upfront hourly fee. Click here and install the app and get 50% off your first hire. Our efficiencies. Alright, the Tim from Barbara. When we have some time, I'd love to brainstorm possible efficiencies for the Belfry. When the cave was destroyed, we lost a lot. Thankfully, we didn't lose any of Bruce's files, but that's only because of his forward thinking. The Belfry is not set up with the same level of redundancy as the Bat Cave was. And if anything happened here, we'd be... well, it would be good. This gave me the idea of utilizing encrypted satellites as redundancy servers to store our files and data. That way, no matter what happens to the Belfry or to any of us, the data would be safe, accessible from anywhere. Anywhere. I know you'll probably tell me I'm being overcautious, but if there was time for it to be, it's now. It's what I'm thinking about. Well, after, like, obviously she would know, considering a Joker literally opened the door to her home and shot her through the spine. She's got every reason to be, you know, cautious. Alright, let's race. I've been meaning to run some tests on the Batcycle recently, so I talked to Dinah and she had a great idea. What better way to test the Batcycle speed and maneuverability than with some races? She can even set some courses that'll really put the bike through its paces. And I don't know about you guys, but I can use something fun to do for a change. Alright. Now we're caught up on all that. Oh yeah, also I need to progress her story now. In the new 52, she did. That's one thing you'll find, like, that's one thing you'll find in the Arkhamverse. One thing they did keep in that also is that, you know, she's still Oracle in that. She hasn't actually recovered, and I think they imply she probably can't. Because by the time Arkham Knight finishes, you know, she's still in a wheelchair.
Not only is the real, but so
One thing they do also, though, is, like, some Arkham... Sorry.
I don't know.
some stuff in Arkham Knight does actually show that even though she doesn't have, like, even though she can't use her legs, she still actually is very, very, you know, well, strong isn't the word. She's got a lot of perseverance still. Basically, there's some moments in there where obviously she can't use her legs. People try to take advantage of that, and she still presses on. So they still make her strong, even though she doesn't have her legs and everything. But she's full on Oracle in the Arkhamverse. But yeah, in the comics, in the New 52 canon, she did like regain use of her legs. But like I said, all this is kind of like its own different thing. But yeah, she regained use of her legs here, obviously. She did in the New 52. But I think like in the main, Marvel universe, she never got use of her legs back.
It's more difficult to control someone capable of free will.
Or anyone.
We got an owl's nest thing now.
But that doesn't mean we can underestimate them. They are still capable fighters.
Yeah.
Sure. I just won't.
I mainly, I don't actually, regularly read them. I've got like several of the trade paperbacks. I got the, the paperbacks. I got like the trades for Court of Owls, Nightfall, The Long Halloween, Hush, The Killing Joke. Like I got like a whole bunch of like the best ones, and also Dark Victory, which is like a retelling of Batman, origins with Robin, with I think Dick. So yeah, and also I got like Under the Red Hood. I got like basically like a lot of like the most well-known ones. But I don't actually have like a whole like library of like all like the different Batman comics, like just like the ones you can just pick up at stores for like only a few bucks. I mainly just have trade paperbacks. I guess the Court of Owls is like another one's got like their little hang on. All right, so yeah, they got like now the Court of Owls has their presence in the city. All right, side quests, side activities. All right. See what this one's gonna be about. Oh God. Oh, she's actually drawing, painting a little doll of him. Oh, this is cool. She's actually she painted like a little crime scene on that. I guess how Gordon would.
A crime scene? Cool. But what about your photographic memory?
Cold case. When I wasn't there, it helps to see it laid out.
The detail is incredible. Commissioner
Oh
Gordon?
boy.
Detective Gordon, at the time.
You made it look just like his statue.
Now that we know about the court, I thought I might be able to close a few of his unsolved cases.
Solid thinking. Oh, I'll help.
It's kind of a personal
I'm good.
thing.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
I'm sorry. I'd like to do this myself.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I think like basically Tim like he understands. I think like Tim kind of feels bad now, but I think it's basically she's trying to put herself in her dad's shoes, like what he would do. But you kind of I think like Jason right there, kind of like you see. I think he might have had like maybe understanding, but he kind of just stayed out of it. But that's what I like about this. It is kind of like going into like each of their own things, like with how like they're handling all this. I mean, obviously, Dick, has like it's probably like definitely like self-doubt, and if he actually really can like hold up, to standards of what Bruce was, as a leader. And, and Jason obviously still has like a lot of, I would say he probably definitely is showing like signs of post-traumatic stress disorder in regards to, him being, dead and everything. Barbara, is the fact that her dad's not around. So it's not just Bruce she lost, she also lost her father. And a lot of things is her like basically trying to like maybe like think about how Jim would do it if he was still alive. And just basically I think that's kind of like one of her ways of basically trying to, keep like a memory of her dad. Her dad's not here. So she made like a little doll of him. Basically to kind of like have like a little bit of his essence there in regards to like making these crime scenes and make it seem like he actually is still around. And Tim, I think like what Tim is obviously I think like kind of like basically I feel like he's kind of like in a way like maybe like glue that holds them together in a way also, because he's the one that's basically being like the most happy-go-lucky it seems,
The court must
But obviously, we're sure, of course, he has his own stuff going on too.
maybe more.
Because all of them were very close to
Hesitate
Bruce.
to blow it all up to get us. Sucks we couldn't get more info while we were down there.
But you're all alive. That's what matters.
Right. They won't be getting rid of us that easily.
Because that's one thing also I'll say about the Arkham stuff when you play it. The way they portray Batman in there, they don't really have it like as nearly as much character development in this as they do in the Arkham games, because it's mostly focused on Batman. But the way they portray him there is pretty much every time like Oracle or someone says something, and this isn't a bad thing. I just think it's like it makes him like very badass. But at times like Oracle will say, well, what if this happens? And then Batman says that it won't happen. So he basically just says straight up, he's not, he's very sure of himself. And there's like several times throughout that Batman is like shown like, for his thinking ahead. Like this one particular boss battle in Arkham Asylum, and he basically does something like before you even go in and do the boss battle to basically prep up for what he knows is going to happen afterwards. And then he, he does that, and it's what helps you defeat the boss. So they put like all this in the Arkham series, and then like showing like Batman being as badass as possible. Still plenty of story in it. It's still really good, well done story elements, but there's not as much character detail I think as this. So I think that's one thing Gotham Knights definitely does have over Arkham stuff, and that it's got some very, very deep storytelling. Like Arkham City and Arkham Knight had like the best story, like some of the best storytelling. Asylum, it wasn't really the best story, but great gameplay. It definitely like would set the mold for everything else to break. But Arkham Origins actually worked really well as an origin story for Batman and Joker meeting. And also had like one of the best boss battles in the series with Deathstroke. But yeah, the character development in this is like definitely really top notch. Previous intel, Alfred is almost certain presented the powerless Cobblepot, Oswald's grandmother. We still haven't identified the voice or other members. We'll need to record more voices to properly identify them. The annual Orchid Masquerade Ball is the event of the season. It's the perfect place to record the voices of Gotham's elite. It should help us find out which of them are court members, but security will be tight. We need the hotel plans, so we want to navigate the Orchid Hotel unseen. Mark Hendricks, the hotel's head of security, should have those. Our set of meeting with Orchid Hotel's head of security, a guy named Mark Hendricks. He didn't seem surprised at all. We'd be interested to find out what he knows. Hendricks asked us to meet him here in this location. Guess he didn't want anyone to know he was talking to us. Alright, and then Orchid Hotel is the site for this year's annual fundraising event. In addition, they'll be hosting a memorial for Bruce Wayne too. We'll need the security plan so we can duck around the socialites. By intel, Talia confirmed Dionysium is a weakened and contaminated version of the water found in Lazarus pits. It'll explain why the court can't bring their talents back to life outright. They're missing centuries worth of league knowledge. Alright, we already got that one. Court's lynch. Alright, yeah. Court is using Dionysium to create their soldiers. It can bring back motor function, but free will is erased. It makes these talents very aggressive. From what we've seen in the Bone Pit, Court is willing to kill anyone who stands in their way, no matter how many try. And not only is the Court real, but so are their soldiers, the Talons. The Court has been using them as their personal assassins for centuries. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. Yeah. That's the thing, like, Tim basically was, I don't know, I think, like, really, like, what it may be with Tim is that, he probably, like, definitely is traumatized by Bruce's death, but he's, like, being a lot better at hiding it.
Don't forget that you have a rendezvous with Mr. Hendricks.
Acknowledge, Belfry.
I might want to go and go do this first, maybe. There's a lot of stuff on this board now, so that's to watch Toshio. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go do that first. Progress the story some, and then do like maybe do some of this stuff off stream. I should be fine moving forward. Alright, let me try your gliding.
Like a bat out of hell.
Okay. Now this is familiar. That is basically, it's not as robust, but this is exactly how you get around with like the gliding with Batman in Arkham, in the Arkham games. I mean, in Arkham Asylum, he can't dive. But yeah, that's, I can see like where they really reference like the Arkham games right there. Like I said, I keep on like saying this, but again, this is the same developers of Arkham Origins. Yeah, but the way she glides. Yeah, this is like pretty much like, I will say probably like maybe the best reversal mechanic in the game. Yeah, this is definitely familiar. The only thing with the Arkham stuff is that when you nosedive wherever, it gives like Batman like a very extreme boost. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay, I was diving down. She does nosedive.
Found it.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Like I said, this feels like very familiar to me.
Court has Hendrix. They can't have gone far.
Of course they got him.
And that's Hendrix.
We need officers near the Gotham Naval Research Facility.
Yeah. Oh, then they want me to set up a... Alright, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking about, like, the glide? Yeah, like I said, I could definitely see, like, this was, like, you know, where they took, like, a lot of reference from Arkham. Because, like, you know, that's... Because, yeah, Batman gets around exactly the same way. I mean, Arkham Knight, you do get the Batmobile. Though it's more like a tank.
Hendrix has to be here somewhere.
Obviously, I was. You ready for this?
This isn't over yet.
Come here. Thank you. Ah, darn it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely like, you know, I don't think anything can really beat that. All right, we did it once right there. Okay. Damn it. All right, this is my last chance to do it. Hey, come here.
More bad guys, of course.
Oh, great. Talons. I hear you. Come on. All right. All right, got it lined up. There we go. Now we can do this my way. Oh, yeah, she destroys Talons. Wow. Okay, I think she actually might be like, I mean, I haven't like used Jason with them yet, but she wrecked it. Oh, no, you don't. I'm about to beat your ass. Night night. That was fun. I like how he's just still like right there, like the door's still there.
I had a feeling this day was coming. You wouldn't believe the things that I heard at the hotel.
The court probably wanted to make sure you didn't talk.
Shit, they're real?
What do you call them?
Look, one of my guys was feeding them info.
Of course, there was supposed to be a masquerade ball.
You should probably have the same intel too.
Thanks. This is incredibly helpful.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
I mean, got like 3 on my team.
Belfry, Hendrix is safe and sound.
Well, 2 technically. Jason's not a Robin anymore. We got Nightwing and we got a Robin.
So we can evaluate next steps.
Well, shoot.
Better get out of here.
And you know what? And I should have caught that reference. Because I'm basically right here like making the joke about Nightwing and Robin. I didn't even think that he was actually talking about the court. That was that was like a pun on the Court of Owls. I should have caught that when I didn't. Was it going to the birds? I thought he was actually just saying it. I was like, well, I've got a Robin and I've got, and then you said, and I was like, shit. He was making fun of the Court of Owls. Like, I'm the one who's supposed to have like the bad jokes, and that one just went right over my head. All right. The thing is, they want me to go back to the Belfry, but that means all these cases right here are gonna get, you know. Yeah. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just like, you know, probably so I was gonna like maybe do these off stream. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of them now. Some of them at least. Wait till we like get myself at least a 3, because I want to make sure I get like my I try to do a minimum of 3 hours for my streams. Even though my throat is hurting, you know, and my voice seems like it's kind of getting a little more shot from being sick. I'm gonna stick with it. We got, because I got like another 30 minutes. And she just seamlessly, you know, goes right out of that. So I don't want to go to the Belfry. I'm not going. I'm going where I want to go. Ow. Yeah, I feel like she definitely has like the best traversal.
Officers needed to investigate near Hemlock and Shelley. Suspicious activity reported. Officers advised to use caution.
Oh shit is right. Let's go, big boy. Wait, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. Hold up. Get it. Alright, never mind. She can't. Probably should have waited until someone else was over there. Get your ass down.
I bet they miss you at Blackgate. I was just warming up.
That was easy. That's the thing. I don't even have her like fully upgraded, like properly upgraded yet. So then, like, you know, get her like, you know, some better gear and everything. I'm still kicking their asses. GCPD report. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like I probably like would definitely say she's probably like, you know, second in regards to my favorite play styles. Like Nightwing's okay, but with her, like, you know, she actually just like is like she's very well balanced. Like she doesn't hit as hard, you know, she doesn't move as fast as Tim, and she's not as strong as she's not as fast as Robin, and she's not as strong as as Jason. but she's got a good balance of the two. She's stronger than Nightwing. Well, she's definitely stronger than Nightwing. But, you know, she's faster than Jason. Oh, it's a stronghold. Range attacks. This I can do. Sweet dreams.
Surprise.
Who's gonna get their ass whooped next? Oh, we are not doing this. You can forget it. Since you want to stay conscious, I'll do something about that. Trying to beat him with the... Trying to get these optional objectives. Alright, that's one down. Alright, that wasn't... Okay, that's enough of that. Now we can do this. Let's go.
Bring it on. Let's do this again.
Come on. My turn. Now let's see how you guys like it. Gotcha. Going somewhere? You are not going any... Okay, that is it. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fun. Some of them were pain, but that was actually probably like one of my favorite fights in this game so far. But yeah, Barbara's actually like so fun. All of them are great to play as.
I took care of them.
Like they all have the pros and cons, but I love Barbara's balance. And that beat down she does, like, it's just so satisfying just beating the crap out like one of the bigger guys, you know, with her. When it's under attack. See, you just notice I'm just storming through these things now. There's still like a lot more, but like with Nightwing, I was kind of like, you know, struggling. This is like with Barbara not even being fully upgraded, or not me not having like an upgrades all of her stuff yet. So, you know, some of it's still under leveled. Yeah, of course, Drew. It's not a problem. I'm gonna like next time I stream will probably be tomorrow or today. I got like a new game. I got a game I just got from me and a friend called Ghost Watcher. It's like a Phasmophobia clone. So I just want to say, you know, if you came out to, you know, you want to stop at Bioware, I'll be live probably sometime today. But whenever you come at by again, you know, I'm always gonna be happy to have you. Whatever the case, you know, you have a good night. You know, you be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. All right, you take care. All right. All right, grab strikes and melee attacks. That's easy.
You think you're safe, don't you?
Actually, they are. Come here, punk. You got a loud mouth. I don't like you. Hold on. Bonk. Alright, that's 3 strikes down. Not today. Hey, not nice. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. The watch. Alright, heavy strikes ain't no problem.
Better get ready for more.
Hey! Step off. You see, it's just like I have so much more control over things with her.
You had to do things the hard way. Got eyes on something for fun.
Here you go. Let's go. He's down.
You should have blocked.
I got cool now. It's fine by me. Dodge this. Oh yeah, you are. Actually, you're going out like this. With scroll fracture.
You knew how this was gonna end.
Done and done.
You brought this on yourself.
Ooh, that was a fun one too.
I don't think they're.
You know, I'm just storming through these missions with Barb. Let me see. Do I have like? Can I actually make any better gear yet? Not quite yet. Well, that's like without the.
Better get out of here.
Yeah, for the shot. Let me get on top of a building. All right, that's 11. So we know. All right, yeah. So this is definitely gonna be a good one to make. Just the base defense on is like 1120 compared to like that 780. The health just at base is 106. It's got like better elemental armor for consider how much they keep on throwing fire at me. It'd actually be a good idea to have that. See, I'm gonna go and craft this for sure. Obviously, I can't use it yet. What about me? All right. Let's see. The Owl Buster's probably still gonna be like my main one for a bit. See, the power run's like 116, but the power on the Owl Buster, I think I can't remember. Hold on a second. Yeah, that puts like 100 to the power. So let's see. If that's the case. It's 102 for that. So technically, if I actually did, it definitely will be stronger. Let's look at this. So that'd be like that was 102 for that. So it'd be like 216. But I'd lose the critical chance. That wouldn't really be a good idea. I'm pretty sure I'll probably like get some better anyway. Like get like some better crafting stuff. This, however, I definitely need something new because I didn't have like anything like it anywhere near as good like for my batarang. I probably could actually be knocking some of them out with it if I had like having like easier time. So we definitely want this one. For sure. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and craft that. I'm gonna be going back to the Belfry anyway, so I can go ahead and get, you know... I'm still probably gonna use her for like the next story mission as well, because that one didn't really probably count as much of a story mission, I don't think. So at least with this, I'll be able to get her updated, upgraded, because I'm gonna like continue to do like more of these crimes, but once I finish the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Belfry after I, you know, finish up some more of these crimes, and I'll call it in the stream afterwards. Actually, no, I don't know. Can we see how many more we have? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this illegal hack. And the Court of Owls one is like right there, so. So yeah, I should definitely be able to go ahead and knock these off before I finish the stream. Shouldn't be no problem. I mean, I've been storming through them with Barbara. Like things like just changed dramatically when I started playing as her versus Nightwing. Okay, so let me see. So what's like the stipulations here? What's the bonuses? Ah, perfect attacks. I ain't gonna worry with that.
Better luck next time.
It's just so, like, poetic, you know, taking these guys down so easily compared to what I was before.
Sloppy move. There's more coming.
It's just like doing these perfect attacks is such a... I really do need to try to get the hang of doing these.
No more playing around.
No, you don't.
More bad guys.
I just love being able to actually interrupt that stupid attack. Like, they're not even getting a chance to come down here.
You asked for
Yeah, y'all want to go ahead and try and come on down here? Done. I think, like, honestly, because like I said, I think like my favorites are probably like her, definitely Jason first and her second, followed by Nightwing, because she's just such a blast to play as. I'm definitely doing like a lot of serious crowd control with her. I think it only took me like 4 minutes to do that compared to like how long it normally takes. Might not even been 4 minutes. I'm gonna go lay smack down the Court of Owls here.
not staying here.
Didn't ask you to. Must be in here. Yep.
It's a Court of Owls hideout.
Stay on your guard in there, Batgirl.
Open the chest. Okay, there it is. Alright, this is definitely a unique little thing they got me doing here. Hold up. Oh, this chest.
Crap.
Evades perfect throws. Darn it. No, we're not doing this now. Okay, so apparently, perform throws, not perfect throws. Okay, if I can just do one more perfect evade, which won't be a P. Alright. Wait for him to attack. Alright, time to finish this. Sweet dreams, ugly. That wasn't hard at all.
Belfry, I took care of this hideout.
I understand.
Sound a little more pleased about it, but okay. Okay, that didn't take any time at all. I'm feeling like one's in the future, because that was like the first one, probably give me like an idea on how it works. The later ones are probably going to be like a lot worse. But then I like fighting the Talon, so. Alright, so we did that one. We'll go and ride this over here. I basically just want to go ahead and take care of these. Go back to the Belfry, progress the story a little bit more. And then head out for the next bit. Like, probably, I don't know. I'll probably like maybe just leave it off there. I would like to like leave this off, going on another patrol. So I'll go out and maybe try to like get her a little more leveled up. But I'm gonna get like better gear when I get back to the Belfry anyway. So I'll probably just leave it off at the Belfry.
Officers requested to the stack deck. One of our prisoner transports is out of contact.
All you gotta do is open the door. Got it. We get them out. We make a break for it.
Speaking of breaks, I'm about to break your face.
And you just lost your surprise advantage.
He just messed me up. I'm gonna make him pay for that. I hate that attack, and I hate you. Please don't hit me again. Matter of fact, not like you could. That's probably the smartest thing any of you have said. I'm gonna enjoy this. Yeah, like I said, I'm basically just taking it. Oh my god! And then they got like another GCPD report pop up. Trying to get through these things. I don't really care about the organ transfer because that's a very low difficulty. I don't know. All these are low. I'm trying to think here. I think I'm actually gonna at least do this one. Because I may not do all of them. I'm just trying to like do most of them. I think I've got like enough what I need to probably go ahead and get her upgrade a little more when I get back to the Belfry anyway. Alright, what we got? Alright, mark enemies. I like how they always try to say I'm running. Sorry, boys, I'm trying to go and mop this up. Probably should like say that for him. I think it won't be a problem. Done and done. Easy peasy. That was quick.
Didn't even break a sweat.
My sentiments exactly. Didn't even actually. That was not even listed right there anymore anyway. Some of them sound like they actually went off the list. You know, the only other one is the organ trafficking, it looks like. Let me go and talk to Toshio real quick. I'll head back to the Belfry. Progress story a little bit, and then that's where we'll call it. I feel like I got like a decent bit done again tonight. Like, because originally it seemed like I was not really doing a whole lot in this, like, whole lot in the game, like the earlier levels. But now I'm kind of progressing a little bit, you know, quicker, it seems. I don't know exactly what point of the game it's going to be where it may not be viable to actually try to, like, do level up anymore. During this, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's going to be, like, a particular level cap I'll hit at the end, or... I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. I know, like, the crimes are, of course, going to continue to scale as I, you know, level up. Speaking of things, let me actually see if there's anything I can get for, Yeah, I do got a new ability. I think a lot of, like, probably the reason why I'm, you know, doing so much damage with her, if I'm correct. Yeah, I actually, you know, upped her criticals. So when you think about that, and that would even make her even more dangerous. Let me see. I'll go and get that. Probably could have went with the turret thing. He's way up there, I'll tell you. I can get up there now. No, he's right here. Alright, let's see what this guy's story is. He's probably gonna want me to take care of crimes in the over here in the New Gotham area.
Batgirl reporting in.
Hi there. I'm Toshio, or Mr. Mishima to my students.
As long as he ain't Heihachi.
Yeah, high school. By day anyway. I work security here some nights too.
And you're part of the watch. Sounds like you could use a day
Very
off.
much.
But you could too. I took this job for some extra cash to help out my students, buy school supplies for kids who need them and such. I just want my kids to have a safe place to learn and grow up.
It's commendable.
We can make that happen. How can I help?
Thanks.
Alright, if you just defeat criminals in New Gotham. And stop crimes in New Gotham.
That's all I got tonight.
Just gonna check some real quick. So apparently it's only like, you know, for like when you're out here. So basically, like for me to like the benefit, like, you know, stop like the crimes and protect New Gotham on this night.
Nope. Quiet night around these parts.
And I was going to do this now. This has popped up, and then I'll call it on stream. Because that just came out of nowhere right there, and I definitely want to go ahead and do it. It's a normal level.
Stay safe out there.
Following this, like, you know, I'll finally head back to the Belfry. So what we got going on here?
We're pretty pinned down here. Backup better be coming.
Units requested to the Nightstone Sporting Complex. Officers request immediate backup.
Oh, hell, we did that backup yesterday.
Oh shit, now you're really in trouble.
No, you're in trouble. Just wait till I come over here.
Light up that cake.
Hey, I'm your target. Unfortunately for you.
I'm not down here.
Dodge this.
Bring it on. Get your ass over here.
Where'd she go?
My God.
Done and done. It don't matter. Did what I needed to do. Alright, now back to the Belfry. Progress the story a little bit more, and that'll be it. Alright, nothing else has really popped up. Shouldn't be checked. Alright, there's one more, but I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I keep on making more pop up. We got enough done tonight. Alright. 100 enemies. Melee damage. That's a lot of melee damage I did.
I've uploaded the data we got from Hendrix. It should be ready soon. I've seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck in the place. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I can't figure out how it connects.
You've never had to fight the League, have you? Ra's was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption all over the world.
His philosophy, if you want to call it that, is that he should destroy things to build them back up. He's wiped out multiple cities over the centuries.
Tell Jason just has like hatred for him.
On Gotham. Batman stopped him. He was impressed. So he named Bruce his heir.
That suddenly, even though Bruce said no thanks.
But it meant Ra's left Gotham alone. And that is until he showed up and... Bruce.
Talia says Ra's was behaving erratically when he died.
Yeah. I put money on that not being the whole
I wonder if that's something to do with like the Court of Owls version of Lazarus Pit.
Hang on.
The Dionysium or whatever.
What if our starting point is earlier? Batman died while he was investigating the Court of Owls.
You think Ra's found out about it? But why come after his heir?
Maybe they actually...
Here's about two things. Rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus Pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create Talons...
Ra's blows a gasket, steps in himself. Things escalate. Both he and Bruce end up dead.
And without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Ra's to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop them from attacking the court.
Gotham City becomes ground zero for a goddamn war.
And no Batman to save it.
I guess that's our job now.
Yeah. It is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court. And we keep the League away from Gotham.
I really miss him.
You can kind of see like Tim's trauma coming in right there. He's finally cracking. He's been holding it together so well, being seen he's slowly cracking.
Mr. Hendrix provided us contains exactly what we need. I've set up a safe house for Mr. Hendrix. His original one was compromised, but he'll be all right now.
Glad to hear it.
So honestly, it'll probably be fair if I do go out and like do the next part with Tim. Considering that technically that wasn't the progression is on to the next part of the case, and I did say I was gonna switch it out between them each time. So I probably actually may start this off with Tim on the next one. So I'll probably like switch over to him, go out and do some patrols, and 'cause I have like a few days to do it because I'll be back to this on Monday. So I got like the whole weekend to go out there and do some patrols and get things get Tim updated. So that's definitely the route I'm going to take. I had a lot of fun playing with Barbara here. She's definitely like my second favorite after Jason. Nightwing's taking like the third seat. Now I've kind of like, you know, really gotten to...
I'll pull up some of Bruce's old files, see how he disguised his voice back in the day.
Basically just like seeing like, you know, actually kind of more of understanding how Barbara plays. Now I've got her upgraded and so on. So I'm going to make sure like probably like after this stream I'm going to go ahead and get her next gear load out, like for next time I play as her, set up thinking I don't know that's actually gonna work. Cause by the time I play as her again, I might I don't know. Next time by the time I play as her again, it may be where everything's gonna be like outdated or everything will be like leveled up where I'm gonna go out and get her better gear anyway. I don't know. But whatever the case, Tim, I'll be playing the next stream, starting off with him. I'm gonna like make sure I go out and do some patrols where I let me make sure that's actually what I can do. Is there anything else I gotta do real quick? I need to see like what the next let me see side activities. Got progress further. I'm just gonna see like what I need to do next. We got here at the Orchid Hotel. So basically, what I just need to do next is go and do some quests with Tim, get him get him updated a little bit more, and then we'll like be entering. Like I'll do that all stream, and the next stream we'll go ahead and enter the hotel. Let's see, all right. I think that's all of our leads. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go and call it on the stream here. Definitely got like I think a decent bit more done tonight. Like I said, the story progression is definitely slow. I don't know how long the story itself is, but we're definitely kind of like moving on through it. Just to like kind of just keep at it. I would say we're probably around the halfway point. I heard I think the story this is probably like between like 15 to 20 hours long, and so I think we've done about like around 12 hours so far. So we definitely maybe at around the halfway point. It definitely does seem like it's kind of like reaching a crescendo in regards to like the actual how dire things are and like them finding out like all this information. It definitely does seem like it's kind of like getting deeper to the point we could be getting close to an end game, but who knows? Obviously, it's not gonna be like right away because they haven't really like done a whole lot with the Court of Owls yet. But obviously, we'll see as it goes along. I'm thinking they're probably like at least we'll probably have like about possibly maybe like 8 episodes of this by the time I'm finished. Who knows? But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I still got to do this stuff for Harley, Mr. Freeze, and then when Clayface gets unlocked, because I already knew the Star Labs thing would be Mr. Freeze. I know Clayface is going to be like a factor at some point. We'll tackle all that as it comes along. But anyways, I want to thank you those who came and hung out with me for this tonight. I deeply appreciate you guys. And next stream, I don't know if it's going to be today for Saturday or tomorrow, where me and Deceptus are going to be trying out Ghost Watchers. I got him a copy of it tonight as well as myself a copy. Don't know if we'll be playing that today or tomorrow. I'm going to have to touch base with him about it. But I'll be updating on my Gilded server as well as Instagram, when I go live. As well as probably like, my Hive page as well. But anyways, till next stream, Rogues, much love. Thank you guys for coming out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Gilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you out. Sections dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my Twitch and YouTube channels. See you guys next time.